Dear friends, welcome to another video of Inspired Souls. Today we are going to discuss about the astral projection. We have often heard the word astral projection, and this word is always associated with the meditations. And this astral projection, they say that the person has an out of body experience. The person is going out of the body and interacting with a plane and coming back into the body. So what is going out of the body of an the individual? The thing that is going out of the body of individual is interpreted as his or her soul. His or her soul is going out of, we don't know, many people they believe in the concept of soul or not. So people believe that, or the astral projection, those who say astral projection, they believe that the soul of the person is going out of a person's body and interacting with some other things and come back into body. So in logically we can't find any truth in that, and scientifically also sometimes we may not be able to prove this, but it is an abstract concept. An abstract means something which we cannot touch or see. Okay, we can't touch and see or experience all those things like astral projection. But sometimes people think that astral projection is something like a magic technique or something like some kind of mental gimmicks and things like that. So what is this astral projection? Still the confusion remains with all of us. So in the astral projection can be experienced. Can it be experienced or not? Is it real or not? So how it is possible for a person to experience astral projection? Okay, so we can say that astral projection can be experienced by people who are practicing meditation regularly and sincerely. So in the case of meditation, as the beginners, people have to concentrate on breathing. The breathing technique is the first and foremost thing in the meditation. The person will be fundamentally concentrating on the breathing as he is inhaling and exhaling, taking the breath and also taking the breath out. So inhaling and exhaling. So continuously a person will be practicing this as the beginner, and slowly the person will be able to go into the higher steps of meditation. So slowly when he continues the meditation regularly, he forgets about the breathing technique and it becomes automatic, and he goes to the higher levels of concentration. In the higher levels of concentration, he may be imagining a figure of God, or maybe slowly chanting a mantra inside his or her mind and going into the higher levels of concentration, maybe experiencing the intimacy with the spiritual figure he adores or he worships. As the person reaches the higher level of concentration, he is able to have intimacy with the figure he is adoring. The figure of a Krishna, figure of Christ, or Muhammad Nabi, or whatever it is. Okay, so the different figures they are adoring in the mind, and they are able to have complete union with that. It happens in their imagination. So it is somewhat during this plane the astral projection also can the person can have that experience of out of body experience, what others call. So in that experience the person imagines that the soul of the person is going out of his body. Okay, so it is in the higher level of concentration after the breathing exercise has become automatic and the person has reached the constant, that we have to keep in mind. And the soul of the person is going out of the mind of the person, and this soul is wandering in an unknown plane, but it is a blissful plane, and the soul is wandering, and here the soul is meeting with the people, the great souls who have lived the eternal values. These great souls may be dead or alive. Okay, like Mother Teresa, Abraham Lincoln, or Nelson Mandela. So those who have lived the eternal values, the human values to the fullest, like compassion, love, empathy, affection, though these all positive emotions they experience in having in the presence of these great souls. And these great souls they also get inspiration from these great souls, and also in a blissful experience as they experience this compassion, empathy, affection, love, all these positive emotions at the foot of these great souls. And as and how they like, they can spend, because they are doing it in their imagination. So they can spend as and how they like their time leisurely at the feet of these great souls. And
slowly in a very quiet relaxed manner, the person imagines that the soul of the person is returning to the body, but with a blissful spirit and enlightenment. So this is the method, this is one of the methods we can experience the astral projection. So it helps us to fill ourselves with the positive emotions. So dear friends, if we are practicing meditation, if we are not practicing meditation, we also can practice meditation in daily life. And after we are used to the breathing exercise, slowly we can go to the higher level of concentration. In that level of concentration, we can have an out of body experience and come back to our body in a relaxed manner. And it all happens in our imagination, we should keep in mind. It is nothing, no, it's so we do it out of our will, but with a increased focus and concentration. So we go out of our body and experience all these positive emotions with the great souls and return to our own bodies, our own minds with a positive bliss. Thank you, dear friend.